Power Play is gone, never to be seen again. But in its place, we do have Power League. But even though Power League is 5 times longer than Power Play, are you going to be making 5 times the star points from the rewards? Or at least how high of a rank do you need to push in order to get 5 times the rewards? Or is Power League just a complete scam? We're gonna go over all of that in this video, but first, don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications for this channel. I see all you people out there watching who are unsubscribed. Don't be like that. Go on and subscribe. Join the Sen Squad. It's awesome here, and you'll never miss out on any videos like this that I'm posting. But let's get into it. So first, if we want to compare the rewards that we get from Power Play to the new rewards we get from Power League, it'll be helpful if we can compare the old ranks in Power Play, just the different intervals of scores that you can get, to the new ranks in Power League. And I guess the easiest way to do this is just convert every single rank from Power Play into the rank in Power League that you're going to get at minimum the same amount of star points from. Now keep in mind, we have to scale up the Power Play rewards by 5 because Power League is 10 weeks long, whereas Power Play is only 2 weeks long. So for example, if you got 200 to 249 points in Power Play, that would give you 150 star points, which we would scale up by 5 to give you 750 star points. And the same rank in Power League that gives you 750 star points is Bronze 2. So essentially Bronze 2 is equivalent to the 200 to 249 rank in Power Play. And we can just do that for all the ranks, and this is a table of the results for that. You can see there's a lot of ranks corresponding to Bronze. It very slowly increases, but then it gets a lot faster towards the end. There's actually nothing that corresponds to Diamond 1 or Mythic 2 because the star point rewards in Power Play were just increasing so fast at this point compared to the new Power League rewards, which are increasing a bit slower, so it ends up skipping over some ranks. But this table right here actually gives a good idea of how many power points you're going to be getting from this new system. If you got 850 points in Power Play typically, then that means you just need to push to Gold 3 and you'll be getting basically the exact same amount of star points as you were before in the old system. But now there's also a different way you can compare the old Power Play ranks to these new Power League ranks. Now, before in Power Play, there were 25 different intervals of scores that would give you different rewards. But in the new Power League system, there are only 19 ranks. So what we can essentially do is just spread out those 19 ranks so that the lowest rank in Power League, which is Bronze 1, corresponds to the lowest rank in Power Play, which was the 1 to 99 range, and the highest rank in Power League, which is Master, corresponds to the highest rank in Power Play, which is 1,250 plus points. And so then all the other leagues essentially get stretched out so it evenly fills up the ranks. It's kind of hard to explain it, but here is the table that essentially shows the correspondence I'm talking about. You can see that there are some Power League ranks that correspond to more than one Power Play ranges, and that's just because everything was stretched out a little bit so that way they start and end at the same point, but it's still an even progression. There are only 4 reward ranges in Power Play corresponding to every 3 ranks in Power League. And I think this table is going to be a bit more accurate in the sense that it sort of predicts what the maximum rank you're going to be able to get in Power League is depending on what the maximum score you were able to get in Power Play was. So like before, if 850 was your Power Play score record, then I think you're probably going to cap out at about Mythic 1. This has nothing to do with the star point rewards. This is just sort of the skill level that I think it will correspond to. And now you might think that sounds a bit high, but I think over time it will get easier and easier to push as the pro level players get higher and higher to the legendary leagues and the Master League, and that's going to make it a bit easier to push up. Right at the beginning, everyone was pushed down into Gold 1 and below, so it's a bit hard to push in Power League right now, but I definitely think once it becomes easier, this table is going to be a bit closer to being accurate as to what Power League rank you're going to be able to get to. So now that we have a comparison between the Power Play ranks and the new Power League ranks, we can compare the star point rewards you would get from the corresponding ranks. So once again, I just multiplied the Power Play rewards by 5, and then I just subtracted that from the new rewards for the corresponding Power League tier to get this graph of how many star points you're going to be gaining depending on what rank you end up in. So like I said, this assumes that that past table is accurate and shows the actual correspondence between people who will be at a particular range in Power Play and what rank they're going to end up in Power League. This shows how many more star points you're going to get per 70-day season now that Power League is out. And you'll notice all the numbers are positive, meaning no matter what league you're in, if that table was correct in how it compared Power Play to Power League, you're going to be gaining star points. So in none of these situations are you going to be losing star points. So this is a pretty optimistic result. And you can even see for the people who are going to end up in around Diamond 3 or Mythic 1, you can get excited because that's where you're going to be getting the most star points compared to before. And that's almost everything, except we forgot to take into account one factor of Power power play, and that is the bonus leaderboard rewards. If anyone ever made it onto the top 200 global leaderboards, you get an extra star point bonus on top of what you already got for power play. The person in first place got 50,000 star points, the person in second got 40,000 star points, and so on. So these are massive star point rewards that people were able to get every 2 weeks. Now, I'm assuming everyone in top 200 global would probably be in the master rank in the new Power League because they're the very top of all players in Brawl Stars. But in Master League, you only get 50,000 star points at the end of the 10-week seasons. You can already see how there's going to be significant star point losses. And I actually also put this into a graph, multiplying the power play rewards by 5 and then subtracting that from the Power League rewards you're getting, and this is going to be the resulting star points that you're going to gain compared to power play. And you notice here, all the numbers are negative, meaning if you are anywhere on the global leaderboards, you're going to be getting fewer star points now with the new Power League system. And you'll notice I wrote for the horizontal axis that it's the average global placement in power play, and that's because these numbers only apply if you're getting that position every single time, because we are multiplying it by 5, so that would be the same as getting that same position 5 seasons in a row. So it's a bit of a stretch to say that someone's gonna lose 250,000 star points. That would only be if they managed to make it in first in power play for 5 seasons in a row. But no matter where you are, if you ever place on this leaderboard, that means you're going to be losing star points because you'll have to average all your placements out, but since every number is negative, the average is going to be negative, so you're going to be losing star points if you're on the leaderboard. But other than that, yes, you will be getting more star points from Power League. Just hope that you're not good enough to make it onto the top 200 global leaderboards, because in that case, you're just going to be getting scammed. But that's all for today, guys, so see you later.